In this video, we're going to learn about unit vectors, which are a special type of vector, and they'll be incredibly important in this class. So these always have unit magnitude, which is to say length 1. Therefore, they really are only containing informational direction, or directional information, excuse me, because they all just have length 1. So that's not really containing any specific length information. It's just really telling us about the direction. And they're going to be distinguished notationally from other vectors by using a hat, right? So if I were to write u with the normal vector symbol, then you would just think that's vector u. Whereas now that you see that it has a hat on it, you know that this is a special vector that only has length equal to 1. So what I'd like you to do is to try this exercise. So I'm defining the unit vector r hat as being a unit vector that points to the right. And again, because it's a unit vector, you know that it has length 1. Now what I'd like you to do is on a piece of paper, sketch the following vector. So pause the video here and try that at home. All right, so hopefully what you got, so we know this is a vector that is 3 inches long. I'm going to draw something that, at least on my iPad, looks to be about 3 inches. And it points to the right. And this would be vector b. And that's really all there is to it, where this should be 3 inches in length here, if I drew it accurately. And so that, again, is what I mean by unit vectors only contain directional information. When I look at this, it's really easy for me to immediately visualize what it looks like. So I know r is pointing to the right, and then all the information about the length is here in this 3 inches. The other thing I want to quickly point out in case you were confused, so far, when I've been giving scalar quantities, I've literally just been giving you numbers like 2. Here we have something different. We have a dimensionful quantity, we have a length, and therefore it has units associated with it. And so it turns out this is still just a scalar. So even numbers with units are called scalars. And we can multiply vectors by these scalars that have units. And ultimately we'll see vectors themselves also have units. And indeed, this vector v, what are the units of vector v? Well, it has units of inches, right? Which we see explicitly in this 3 inches out in front. All right, so that's the basics of unit vectors.